How's it going, YouTube? You got the Stat Tex here. I'm Nightmare.
And I'm King Duff, and for this week's battle report, we got 4 more matches to analyze.
But before we get into those, we want to know who your favorite starter Pokemon from the Galar region is, so let us know in the comments below. I'd have to say mine would be Sobble. He's not the best competitively, but I always favor the water starter personally, probably due to Squirtle.
And for me, while I did choose Grookey as my starter, Scorbunny is actually my favorite starter. Its design and character from the anime won me over my usual grass affinity.
So for these battles, we both ran into Landorus quite often, and we saw Thundurus almost just as often. Both these genies seem to be quite prevalent in the current meta for their support capabilities as well as their ability to deal damage. As far as I've seen currently, a lot of Landorus are running either Assault Vest or Life Orb, but I'd assume the ones we ran into this week were likely Assault Vest, which you'll see in the battles.
Thundurus' ability Prankster really carried it in its battles against me this week. It was able to enable its partner Pokemon quite well, proving why it is chosen commonly as a strong leading support. If you see a Landorus or Thundurus, it's a good bet that the Landorus has the Assault Vest due to Thundurus' Prankster ability, and Thundurus is likely running a Life Orb for more damage output. Defiant could also be a concern when facing Thundurus, so dropping its stats with max moves or support move could be risky.
Zacian has also been being used a lot this meta, due to its high damage output, good bulk, and its ability which automatically gives it an attack boost. That, coupled with its item, Rusted Sword, giving it the Steel typing, makes it quite the formidable foe. This Pokemon can't Dynamax, so is likely to use its move Behemoth Blade, or sometimes Sacred Sword, if it's not protecting. This means you want to try and accurately call what it's going to do, I'd say a little more so than other Pokemon, as if you guess wrong it's likely to KO one of your Pokemon.
Its speed makes it a great revenge killer as well. If it's not being led, a free switching into it is often just as concerning. Zacian being able to come out with an instant attack boost and more than likely additional setup from its partner Pokemon allows it to pick up KOs on even some bulkier Pokemon like Porygon 2 for instance.
Other than that, we really just ran into your common support setup type Pokemon like Incineroar, Rillaboom, and the like. Fake Out's always a good option, especially to start the battle. And I think with all that, let's take a look at these battles.
Alright, my man Jake. Let's get this going. Ooh, I like his team. Lugia's not only problem, but he doesn't like electric attack, so I can see why you got my man Raichu. I don't know, I can't really bring Zapdos here, though I'm not too worried about anything. I do remember that multi-scale, it's going to be a problem because he's going to Dynamax. Double Fake Out, Nihilego. So I think I'm going to leave Porygon here because he's not bad. He's actually good into everything. So Porygon Cresselia is going to be my lead. And I'm definitely thinking Calyrex, Pheromosa in the back. Pheromosa, she's really only here for speed control. She can kill Rillaboom, but my other two Pokemon don't do really well at all into what they got. So it's going to be really important to position my Calyrex and Pheromosa into a nice late game. So let's see what they choose. Lead wise, I'm definitely thinking Rillaboom or Grimmsnarl's gonna start. I'm not thinking they'll start Raichu. He's more of a switching that I see for electric attacks. But you could Eerie Impulse all that thing. Oh, Grimmsnarl and Rillaboom, so double Fake Out and Screens. I know he's gonna Screens. And is that a problem? Most of the time I don't have a problem with Screens. I have a lot of power on my team. But Rillaboom he's not a problem at all to anybody that I brought. So I'm thinking, let me check my boosts. Special attack, nice. So this is definitely killed through screen. Well, I'm quite positive. Let me make sure I Dynamax as well. Max Strike. And Helping Hand seems like the way to go. Double Fake Out seems real. But I'm also thinking screens. Screens would help them definitely with the damage output from my team. I have a lot of strong offensive Pokemon on my team. Fake Out, definitely stops whatever they think I'm going to do. But I don't think they call the Dynamax. And usually they Fake Out Porygon because he's the more common Trick Room. But, okay. Trick Eviolite. What did he trick me? Eject button. Okay. That's kind of whack. I don't like that at all. I have to play around it. How do I play around this? How do I play around this? He's gonna Grassy Glide into Porygon to get me out. So, I'm thinking, do I want the Hail Up right now? Or do I get a Max Phantasm boost? What decrease? I think what I will do is Max Hailstorm and Ally Switch. I don't want him. Yeah, I don't want him Grassy Gliding. Ally Switch, no. Come on, man, with that timer stuff. Oh. I could have swore I clicked my attack, but Pokemon. We'll just send out Calyrex. Oh, this is not gonna be good. He still got his Dynamax, but he didn't Dynamax here. He Calm Minded. Okay. So I don't like that at all. But, so I guess what I get. So I don't think he sees the Ally Switch here, because I Helping Handed twice. So, that is a really good tech, the Tricking Inject button. It really stops Dynamax. I don't personally like it, because of course you don't get those Dynamax turns back, but it's definitely a great thing for Grimmsnarl to run. So Ally Switch. Hopefully I don't take too much damage here. Yeah, Grassy Glide. Okay, so I guess he saw the Ally Switch coming. Yeah, whew, that multi-scale, man. Oh, man. I guess I can try to Trick Room here. Maybe bring Porygon out after this, because I don't think Calyrex gets an attack off. But in case he does, that'd be great, Well, let's see how he. Okay, no, I'm pretty well, he got his weakness policy boost, so I don't know if Cresselia can live this. If she lives this, Trick Room will help. Magnificent. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, I don't like that I didn't get my max hailstorm off. And it would have been great too, because I definitely ally switched. But hey, it happens like that sometimes. Poor got an attack boost this time. That is not good. So I know I'm gonna go first. Can Shadow Ball here. Hopefully pick up a KO. I doubt it through Dynamax. He's still pretty tanky, but Helping Hand. Hopefully it's the way. I'm expecting a Grassy Glide because obviously the priority to pick up Kill on Cresselia is nice. Oh no, I'm Porygon. He is attacking me. He's attacking around my Pokemon real well. Cresselia with the Levitate. Okay. So Trick Room was kind of a bad call in hindsight, but I didn't. I mean, really, it was a bad call. It doesn't help me here. His priority. I think I can ally switch one more time, because really, what am I doing? I would like to Blizzard here to possibly pick up the double KO. But it really all matters who he has in the back. I don't think Pheromosa can touch this endgame. Oh, good. He didn't Grassy Glide. Oh, the terrain is gone. But, man, that damage is not... Ooh, it's not good. Yeah, I think that seals up the game for me. Pheromosa is not going first. He's got another Pokemon in the back. Too many turns of Trick Room left. Messing up that ally switch really screwed me. But props to my opponent. He played well, and there's nothing I can do about it. Sometimes you make mistakes, sometimes you don't. Well, I should say, sometimes you make mistakes, and then hopefully you keep those mistakes down to a minimum. Because of course everybody hopes they don't make mistakes. My man doesn't know he has a free win in the books here. Now I guess to get around that trick, ally switch would have been nice, though I wouldn't want to have my mental herb to be taken away. But having Porygon on the field helps out a lot. I should have ally switched because I honestly don't think I needed that Helping Hand boost to kill him, especially because he didn't do screens. But definitely that second turn, mess up. I don't really know if it cost me the game because he also could have called the ally switched and got my Porygon out. But it definitely didn't help. So, good for my opponent. His team was great. He played his Lugia well. So yeah.
All right, got a trainer. Let's see what we can do here. Amoonguss. Okay, Zacian. My boy Landorus. Seems like everybody I go against has Landorus. All right. Well, Landorus Tornadus maybe. Incineroar is a possibility. I want to bring Zacian for sure. I think they start Landorus. I think they do Thundurus for Prankster. They want to Eerie Impulse my Calyrex, I'm sure. And probably, I would say Incineroar. So let's do this. Well, that's foolish. Alright. Let's do this. I'm going to do that. I think Regieleki Venusaur should be a solid start. I don't like the air aspect of Landorus or Thundurus for that, but the flying. But Calyrex is, I'm thinking, going to take a, not fake tears, but Eerie Impulse. Oh, Lapras and Incineroar. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not mad at my start at all. Not at all. Now, do they do Gmax Resonance? I'm sure they do. I'm sure that they do. They might not. Lapras isn't looking like it's in a good spot here. I really just want to do this. But I don't want to lose my Venusaur outright. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. If Lapras Dynamaxes and uses Gmax Resonance, that's gonna kinda hurt. But I'm feeling like I'm gonna do considerable damage with this Vine Lash. And there's a chance that they try and fake out Venusaur to stop Sleep Powder. Which if they do that, then they're in a bad time. Alright, so it looks like Gmax Resonance is probably what's coming my way. I predict a fake out from Incineroar. If he doesn't do that, then we're looking in real good shape. Fake out Regieleki? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, kind of figured that was what was going to happen. I'm alright with that, though. Yeah, I'm definitely alright with that. Now, if we can live this Resonance, it'll be really awesome. Hey, what a champion Venusaur is. What a champion. Alright, so what I think then is we are going to... does Electroweb kill Incineroar, or not Incineroar, Lapras? I feel like Lapras protects anyways. Their best, I mean, they could try and get the damage on Venusaur, but I feel like they want to protect. Oh, if they switch Incineroar, they made it the best play. They didn't though, thankfully. Yeah, there's that protect, called that, which is why I didn't Thunderbolt you. You can take this, did a little bit of damage, slowed him down. I wanted that to do a little bit more. Does he have an Assault Vest then? Well, he might. Alright, bet. Got that support out of here. Lapras is not liking their position right now. And we're sitting pretty well. I'm liking where we're at. Alright. Well, now I have really no question if Electroweb is going to kill it. It should. It should definitely KO. Alright, and here's Landorus. Landorus the boy. Well, I think I can go ahead and... because, I mean, this isn't going to do anything. Yeah, I can Thunderbolt you, just to be absolutely sure. You might go for another Protect. Alright, so that's probably going to do... we'll see. That should do some work. That should do some work. There goes Lapras. like that a lot. Now, is Venusaur faster than Landorus? Yes. Yes, she is. Very good. I was actually hoping for a bit more damage there. I won't lie. Oh, they used Fly. Oh, spectacular. They thought they were going to be faster than me. Very good. Very, very good. Oh, I don't have Protect on Venusaur, though. I have Sleep Powder. So that's a bit unfortunate. I was going to say I can just Protect this turn. And Venusaur is sitting pretty. But no, I can't. What I can do, pretty sure Fly goes into Venusaur. Regieleki probably dies here. But if Zacian targets Venusaur, Regieleki's Thunderbolt should do a decent amount of damage. Oh, you protected. I didn't have Protect, so I couldn't protect Venusaur. I might change Sleep Powder for Protect, though. I don't know. It comes in handy relatively often. Yeah, I figured that was what was going to happen. So, are you just going to keep flying over there? I mean, you can. Oh, and it's Whimsicott Calyrex? I was definitely thinking I had Primarina Colossal in the back. For some reason, I don't know why. I distinctly chose this lead for this reason. So, then, honestly, I think it's just Calyrex here. I do believe it's just Calyrex here. Maybe Whimsicott would have been better for the Tailwind just to... I mean, but I should be faster than everybody out here right now. They might be choiced. I really doubt it though. And even if they are, I have Focus Sash, so I don't much care. We should be alright. This should be in the bag, I believe. Calyrex. Wow. The bulk on that Zacian over there. I did not expect it to live. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely thought it would die. Alright. Well, we're gonna live. So this should still be in the bag, but yeah, I definitely thought Zacian would die to that. All right, please don't protect here. Like that would be. There's no reason to do that. Don't do it. Thank you. Perfecto. DY and Q. All right, winning the books, feeling good.
Let's do this. Finally in the Master Ball tier, where I belong. You know, not trying to sound conceited, but it was where I was trying to get to. So as long as we get a trainer here soon, we can get these battles underway. I know people want to battle today. Nice Monday afternoon. There we go. Jake. I think I just faced you, Jake. No, I did not. Not with this team. Okay, Zacian. Whew. Zacian. I don't like Zacian at all. He's faster than I want him to be. So strong. That Behemoth Blade does so much damage, but I think I'm going to lead Porygon and Cresselia here. Other than the Zacian starting, I don't see a real problem with this. I could start Pheromosa Porygon in case he starts the Zacian, but I'm quite positive. I'm not positive. I'm more comfortable with this lead. Calyrex does nice work in the back, and I think I'm going to bring Zapdos instead of Pheromosa this time around, as he has a lot of super effective damage into 3-4 of his Pokemon. So yeah, I think that should be good. Lead-wise, I can see him leading Kingdra with something else and switching in the Politoed. But I don't really see him. I do also see a Politoed Kingdra start and then switching into Landorus. Though I don't see myself targeting Politoed, as I'm not too afraid of it. So okay, Zacian and a Genie. Do I Trick Room here? I think I can. I think I will Max Guard and Trick Room. I don't have Protect. Recover actually might be nice. I think it will. Whew. But I don't know if I can take an attack like that. So what I think I will do is Ally Switch. Because this Trick Room would be nice. I think Ally Switching here with an attack goes well. I know he thinks I want a Trick Room. If I were my opponent, I would target, I personally would target the Porygon, as he's a much more tankier threat than Cresselia is, but I don't really think he'd expect me to max here. Most Porygons, at least now, that I see don't really max. They're running Eerie Impulse, Ice Beam, and the like. Taunt, that's exactly what I want to see. So he did think I was Trick Rooming with Cresselia, doing something else. Sacred Sword, it does a lot of damage. He called the Ally Switch right, though. Or at least, you know. Ooh, that did not kill. Huh. I'm used to it killing. Maybe it's because I Helping Hand. So here I'm thinking he taunts again. If I can get this Trick Room off, that's a bet. Does he taunt again? I think he does, and he thinks he's gonna think of Ally Switching again, because he did call it right last time. So I think here I can safely Max Guard and Trick Room. Though he may taunt again. Yeah. Alright, so that was a waste of time. Behemoth Blade and my Cresselia. What do I do here? Honestly, though, I think really I need to resign to the fact that Porygon is not going to. I can pick up maybe a KO here. I can't Ally Switch, so that's a problem. Double switching is not going to help me. Porygon 2 I don't think survives this. So I think here we go into Energy Ball. That's my only attack. Staying in doesn't help me at all. I mean, switching out. I need the speed. And so here, I'm going to Max Strike. It's not very effective. Not very effective. Effective. If I get this attack off, oh God, I hate Thunderous. Just everything it wants to do is just in the way for Porygon. I misled this match, you know. I don't know why he didn't want the double KO, but well, honestly, Porygon's not doing anything. This does help, but you know, being -2, yeah. I don't think I have any real outs here. I had a terrible lead coming into this. Maybe Pheromosa can pick up the KO. Oh, I didn't even bring Pheromosa. Well, I don't really see how this is. I don't really think this is going to pan out for me. Zapdos is not faster than Zacian. I guess he could misplay, but I doubt that's going to happen. I wonder who he wants to Dynamax in the back, though. That is a very interesting thought. I don't think I do, like I said, I guess I did enough damage. I don't know what he was thinking of accomplishing there. There's nothing else to do. I guess to keep me from recovering. Alright, Heat Wave. Does negligible damage. I can't say I'm happy that he took out the Porygon though. So right here with Calyrex. And I still thought I had Pheromosa in the back for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. So what do we have here? What are we thinking he wants to do? I think I'm going to Heat Wave again. You know what? I'm going to Detect. No, I can't take that chance. I do think I live anything he does with Zacian. And I just can't take that chance. I just can't. My opponent played very well. I think he'd have been better off attacking there, but I guess neutering me to complete oblivion helps him out in the long run. I don't think I die to this. Oh, of course I do. See how my opponent wrapped this up. I don't know. I guess I'm just not playing too well. Tornadus gets to avoid the rain, not the rain, but the hail will take him out. But man, being at -2, not knowing who he has in the back, I'm definitely think this is a wrap. Of course, it goes down, I think, my Pokemon choices. Relying on Porygon, honestly, was my downfall, I believe, in this game. If I would have started, yeah, rain in the back, there's nothing, well, hail ended, so there goes that. So there's nothing I can do here. He played well. Had I started Pheromosa in Calyrex, I still think he would have still had a better lead than I did. I still couldn't Dynamax in that situation because of a Behemoth Blade. Triggering me the first turn would have been great. But that taunt coming afterwards, him calling my ally switch, you know, my opponent just played this very well. So, let me see if I can check his Pokemon team. Hopefully I can. Maybe bring some more insights into that battle. No, I can't. So yeah, I'm thinking, had I maybe had a better lead start, though I don't know who I could have started there to make a much more, a different impact. I don't have Protect on my Calyrex, so I would have taken a Behemoth Blade. Though maybe that is something I do need to consider, is putting Protect back on my Calyrex, as I did have it before. Running 4 moves, it's not really helping me out too much as I thought it would. So in the future, I believe that is a set change I'm going to make. But though, even if I would have landed that or led that, Trick Room would have needed to go on, I guess, max guarding the first turn and Trick Rooming, or protecting and Trick Rooming the first turn, because he did taunt, in hindsight, and target my Porygon. So yes, that would have put me in a great position, as the first taunt wouldn't have mattered. Trick Room would have got off. I would have been able to max. He could have switched out, but though, seeing what he had in the back, a Max Quake special defense boost would have helped me out there too. So yeah, my opponent played well, and there's nothing I can do about it.
All right. Let's see. All right, an opposing Calyrex. Let's see here. Well, do they start Incineroar Calyrex so they get the fake out, or do they try Indeedee for the follow me? That would be, oh. I kind of want to start Regieleki Calyrex. Yeah, I don't believe they can slow me down. That should be good. And we're going to bring our boy Colossal to the party. And I think that should be a good set. I'm predicting Incineroar Calyrex. I think they want the follow, or the fake out, and then Astral Barrage, obviously. They might try for Indeedee so they can do follow me and just sit there and spam Astral Barrage, depending on what I start. But with Regieleki Calyrex, pretty much everybody's taking damage. And with the Focus Sash on Calyrex, I'm pretty confident I can beat theirs. My Calyrex being max speed, and with Regieleki on the board, I'm pretty comfortable with my position there. So we'll see what they start. Holbury Stadium. Oh yeah. I like that card. A lot of cool cards recently. Used to see a lot of, I don't know, oddball cards. Okay, Incineroar and Indeedee. Alright. We'll take that. What are you gonna do? Site Expanding Force, probably. Parting Shot Expanding Force. They probably fake out this turn because they can. But then next turn they probably Parting Shot. They might just Parting Shot this turn. Do I want to leave Calyrex in here to take this damage? Honestly, the answer is no. Depending on how much that does. Let's see, all Indeedee's going to do is sit over there and Expanding Force. I could Eerie Impulse then. That would be funny. I think we do this. And just go ahead and do this. Wow. Okay. I did not expect the Incineroar Dynamax. So I'm pretty glad I didn't try and switch Calyrex. They're going to max Darkness into me then, and Expanding Force, and kill Calyrex and give me a free switch. They protected. Cool, because I'm not hitting you at all. You should have followed me. What were you thinking about? A crit would be lovely, but yeah. So Calyrex is about to take this Max Darkness down to the Focus Sash. Yup. Okay. Now, with decreased special defense, Regieleki might just die to this. Does he protect and just try Expanding Force? He might. He might. I'm gonna do this. I believe we'll do that. It's not going to be a whole lot of damage, but I'm honestly, yeah, follow me. I'm honestly not going to be too, well, okay, well that's not Expanding Force then, so it's not going to be a double KO. I was going to say, I'm not going to be too upset if they just give me a free double switch. A crit would have been fantastic. That would have KO'd them. Max Flare into me. Very good. I could have switched in Colossal there. I would have been, but you know, obviously I didn't know they were going to do Max Flare. And I wouldn't have had a good way to predict that, honestly. So they have Flare Blitz, and they have, what, Snarl? I would assume. Now, if I bring Primarina out, she might just die, to be honest. If I bring Colossal out, I can Electro Web. And he still might be faster than me, but I don't think he kills me. I really, really don't. We're going to Electro Web, we're going to Dynamax, and we are going to get this Vocalith. Hopefully he doesn't protect. Protect? I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Entity should still die. But what I'm hoping for here is Regieleki hits the Electro Web, slows down Incineroar, allowing Colossal to go before Incineroar, killing him. If I have to take this damage, I'm okay with it. Like I said before, I don't think Incineroar will kill me, but I guess we're about to find out. See what our boy Colossal can do here. Now, oh, well, I think the Electro Web kills them. Please? Please Electro Web kill them? I kind of forgot Indeedee was gonna do that, but I, yeah, assumed Electro Web would kill. KO. And it did. Very good. So now Vocalith? Yes. So that should be it for Incineroar. There we go. There we go. Now we got Vocalith damage on the back Pokemon. Didn't really need that crit, but we'll take what we can get. So let's see who they got in the back here. We got 2 turns of Dynamax left. They have no Dynamax. Calyrex is who it's going to be. I've lost my Calyrex, which is unfortunate. Now, unless they are Scarfed, ooh, I could Eerie Impulse Calyrex and make them very upset. I kind of honestly really want to do that. Regieleki should be faster. And that way we're not taking phenomenal amounts of damage. Thunderbolt would have been acceptable, but there's a chance Colossal dies depending on how that Calyrex is spec'd. And yeah, Eerie Impulse was definitely, I think, the safer play here. Astral Barrage should do, yep, negligible damage on Colossal. Get this max flare up. There we go. KO that. Bronzong out the picture. Calyrex takes a bit of this to break his Focus Sash, and now I could Electroweb to slow them down, but I'm really not worried about it. We saw the damage that they did to Colossal, and he is the Wincon at this point, so Regieleki can die. He's going to get his Thunderbolt off, though. Doesn't have enough. They tried. Yeah, Electroweb would have actually been a misplay, because they probably would have had enough to get a substitute up. We would have killed the substitute, but then we would have taken some more damage. Unnecessary damage. So good stuff there. Got another win on the books. I want to see if we can look at their team, just to see. Doesn't look like it. So, catch you next time.
So how are you feeling about these battles and our opponent's teams after seeing the matchups, Nightmare?
I think the opponent's teams were really in line with what we've been seeing recently in the meta, although there were a couple less standard things that happened. I definitely didn't expect to see Incineroar Dynamax in my last battle, and the potential Politoed Kingdra combo from your last opponent was something I personally haven't seen in a bit.
The genies in both our matchups performed as you would expect. Lugia got to showcase his incredible bulk, and Zacian performed extremely well in both games we saw it in. I was unable to keep my damage output up due to Thundurus shutting down my Max Porygon 2, and as Zacian was able to capitalize after weathering my Dynamax Storm.
Speaking of Zacian, I wanted to touch on the fact that in one of my battles, I think I mentioned Zacian maybe Focus Sashed and was worried about it outspeeding me. Which of course it couldn't have been, as we saw it was in its crown form, which requires the Rusted Sword.
A Pokemon's item choice and moveset definitely need to be considered properly when battling. Though in these best of ones, I think it is good to consider all possible outcomes as you only have one shot. Just like me not having Protect on my Calyrex doesn't allow me a first turn Protect Trick Room play, which would have put me in a better position in my game versus Zacian.
Protect is definitely a strong option. I even found myself considering putting it on my Venusaur this week instead of Sleep Powder. Especially with the increase of the Regielekis and the Thunduruses running around currently, Sleep Powder is increasingly less viable. Though for now, I think I'm still going to opt to run Sleep Powder over Protect due to the fact that I Protect on every other Pokemon on my team, and Sleep Powder's utility when it can be used has been quite helpful for me in a lot of dire situations.
It seems people are also using restricted Pokemon more efficiently as the series progresses as well. Lugia is not typically known to be a strong competitive Pokemon, but with Dynamax, the right support Pokemon, and strong gameplay, as you can see, it can take advantage of this series' mechanics very well.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And of course, Lugia is not alone. We're seeing a good number of the different restricted Pokemon being utilized recently. And as time goes on, it does seem people are figuring out the best ways to use them, and the best Pokemon to bring around them.
This meta is growing quite rapidly. It's good to see more uncommon Pokemon being used, as this gives us all more experience in battling and helping us to evolve as trainers.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you like the video, and stay tuned for more stat techs.